Welcome. Do you constantly beat yourself up? Do you constantly have that voice in your head telling you everything you're doing wrong? Most of us do. And the problem is most of us believe that voice is the only voice we should have. And it's always telling us what's true versus seeing the pain that voice actually causes constantly. We always walk around feeling awful for being our messy human selves. Well, I have a practice for you today that will help that. I'm Dr. Jane Tornatore, brain geek and self-love expert. And the tip today comes from the book, The Gift by Edith Eger. It's an awesome book. She also wrote the book, The Choice. Both are very powerful books to help us see when we are making ourselves victims, when we have a choice. One of my favorite lines of hers is, we are victimized, people victimize us, but we're the only ones who can make ourselves victims. But that's going a little off astray. Maybe I'll do a video on that one day. But today's is an antidote or a practice to help you make that constantly critical voice a little less believable and give you more options. So here's the practice she writes about in the book. You wake up in the morning and go to the mirror and say, hold on, let me read it. Okay. I'm powerful. I'm kind. I'm a person of strength. And then you kiss each hand, mwah, mwah. Look, smile and look at the mirror and go, I love you. I will never leave you. So I just did that practice right before I started this video. And I can imagine some of you are going, oh my God, that feels awful. I would never do that in a million years. And I know how you feel. If I would have done that practice 10, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, I would have just cringed in shame. But I developed a practice, 19 years ago now. It's in my book, where I wake up every morning and I am naked and I stand in front of the mirror and go, hello, gorgeous. And I talked about in another video when I did that first. When I first did that, I was like, oh, that's awful. Oh no, that's terrible. I can't do that. Well, now, 19 years later, I literally, hello, gorgeous. And then I look to see all the parts of my body that I like. It's wild. My relationship with my body has transformed. So that one was with my body and myself. This one, suggested by Edith Eger, is directly on our worthiness of being loved. So practice it. Notice your first thoughts about how, no, this is the worst thing ever, but keep at it and notice how ever so slowly you start to believe it, or you start to look for how you are lovable, or how you are strong, or how you are kind, or how you choose not to leave yourself. It will work, I promise you, just one bit of at a time, and you'll start to change that nasty voice in your head to one that goes, well, look at how strong you were right there. That was really hard, and you did it. Even though it was really hard, you did it. You'll just start to notice more of those in your life. So if this video is helpful to you, please pass it on to your friend and let's spread the love. In the meantime, take very good care. Bye.